Hi, hope you guys are having a good day with your sub. What I wanted to do is make a quick video of what you're gonna do if you're all done with your name sculpture and you're not throwing or anything. You guys need to be making a glaze tile. So I'm gonna show you how to do that real quick. So first you're gonna get some clay, and I've got it right here, and you're gonna wedge that up. Just gonna bring this down a little bit so you can see. Okay, so I'm wedging the clay. Then we're gonna roll this out to a 1/4 inch thickness. And we haven't done this before. So the easiest way to do that, so everybody can do it at the same time, is to use these dowels. Okay, these are gonna be out by the clay tools. So they're easy to get a hold of. You just set them next to each other. They're about a 1/4 inch thick. Now, before you start rolling this, you're going to want to flatten it some. Notice this is a quiet process. I am not making a lot of noise doing this. Then you want a clean rolling pin, not a lot of crud on it. If it's got crud on it, just get a knife, scrape that off. Then roll. Your rolling pin hits the dowels, and it's going to make your clay the same even thickness. Just going to move this a little bit just so I can push on it harder. Okay, so you want to roll it one direction. Okay, then I would trim some off. You can really make these things any shape you want. I'm just going to do a rectangle because we are going to be dividing it up into about 20 little sections so you can put glazes on it. Okay, so I've got that done. Now I'm going to trim that up. Done with these. These can go back. Done with this. This can go back. Leaving it on the table is not putting it away. Okay, then once you've got your rectangle, you're going to divide that up into 20 or so squares. The more, the better, because that will give you a better record of what the glazes we have. So those of you that like to really have things precise, you can line it up with a straight edge. You can eyeball it. Okay, now I'm just going to go across this way. If you don't like the way you're dividing it, just rub it out of there. Divide it better later. So I've got a ton. You guys know how I am at math. Couldn't tell you how many, but I know it's more than 20. Do smooth your edges because all that stuff on the edges will be sharp when you go to pick this up. Then you're going to go to the cabinet with the 3 on it and the ones that are next to that. Inside those are the glazes. The glazes look like this. Okay, and you don't need to even open these right now. You're just going to be writing the word. Like this one says lemon. So you're going to find something to write with. It can be a super sharp pencil. I'm just using a paper clip. It could be a tack. It could be a needle tool. Be sure all that gets back where it goes. And in one of these little squares at the bottom of it, I'm going to write lemon. For some reason, I want to turn this way. And I'm just going to write Lemon. As long as you can read it, that's good. But you do need to be able to read it. Now I'm going to get another one. Not opening them. Midnight blue. You can abbreviate if that works for you. And you're going to keep labeling these until you have everyone full or you've done all the glazes. Okay, so I am actually carving these little words into each section. This then needs to dry out and be bisque fired. So when you're done with this, your first name, your last name, and the class period you're in. Let's pretend I'm in second hour. Okay, on the back. Then I don't want them to dry too fast, so do cover it lightly with some plastic. I'm going to show that. Plastic is up by the desk. And you're just going to do like that. Don't wrap it. Don't do that. Just lay some plastic right on top of it and let it dry out. It needs to go either in your bin in the cupboard or just in the cupboard. All right, after you have it all labeled. Hopefully these will be dry and ready to go next time when I am back. I'm ready to fire them. Then we'll glaze them. After that, we'll be glazing pots that you've done and getting ready for our next project. See you guys on Tuesday. Bye.